Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina would appear to be a far cry from the classics, but Chaucer would be very proud of the fight that his Chanticleers will bring to the Teal. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bearcats will put toe to leather to crank us up. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Chanticleers offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Yeah, receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. That swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
Back to throw, it's Agbana. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Chanticleers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So Sam Houston's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. He finds his man.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Bearcats pick up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Touch pass on the run. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Chanticleers moving quickly to the line.
And that's another Chanticleer.
He'll do it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the field.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Back to pass, it's Agbana. Get it out on the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Curry. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
On second down, looking to throw. He's got it. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Bearcats get enough for the first down.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He makes the connection. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Bearcats look to do some damage in the red zone. Running back searching for a hole. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. It's complete. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sam Houston. It's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Hold it, open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now on second down. Rides to the back. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Extending the play. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return, it's Curry. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. The short hands, it's Leon. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Bearcats have pushed it inside the 20. On second down, he'll let it fly. They're setting up the screen. Makes one man miss. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. San Jose State took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Spartans that fired on all cylinders. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Chanticleer. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Gonna let it fly. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The shot that clears will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they build the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And here on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Zings it complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The Bearcats have taken it inside the 20. He leaves it with his back. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
From the gun, the running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Power ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And the Chanticleer's in the hurry up.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making it accurate.
Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
At the 33-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys.
Sam Houston, 28, Coastal Carolina, 7.
Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. And off from the shotgun.
The ball carrier is the running back. He's tackled.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I need block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Wide out in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Using the quick game. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. You've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Caught over the middle. It's Leon. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. With jet sweep pass. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Touchdown, Sam Houston! And the beatdown has ensued. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. He's going to throw deep right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like you're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over there they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. 1st down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to run for it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. To the ground, he's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the punishment has been extended. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gonna take a shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Coastal! What a catch and run for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Looking for a crease. It's Leon.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports